Today I want to share with you one of my favorite stories about opening offers. It was told by a friend of ours, a dear colleague who has since passed away. It's a story about his 15-year-old daughter named Courtney. Courtney was a sophomore in high school and she got invited to the senior prom. Now my friend and his wife, they weren't expecting this. It was a big surprise to them. They were excited for her, but at the same time they were also nervous because they knew they had 2 more proms to manage. They knew that they had to set expectations here in this moment so that those moments down the road would be much easier to handle. Brian and Ann sat down and had some conversations with each other and decided that they would extend Courtney's normal curfew by 1 hour because it was prom and it was a special night. And so instead of being in at 11, she would be allowed to stay out an additional hour and be in by midnight. They knew that this negotiation about curfew was coming. The moment that it did, they sat down around the table and Courtney began sharing all of her plans for the evening. She said that she and her friends would get together about 6 o'clock. They would all be ready to go. They would take a bunch of pictures. They would then get connected with their dates. They would then go to a wonderful dinner together. They would take a bunch of pictures together, and then they would head off to the prom dance. After prom, they were going to go to a friend's house whom everyone knew and was a good and respected family in the neighborhood, and they were going to have a bit of a campfire, do s'mores and things like that. From there, their plan was to go to another friend's house that people didn't know so well, and there they were going to watch a movie. Now, it was about 4 o'clock in the morning now, and their plan from there was to go to the beach on the coast and to watch the sunrise. And then from there, they were going to go to breakfast at the original pancake house, and Courtney looked her parents in the eyes and said, "We think we'll be home about 9 or 10 in the morning." Now, in response to that, my friend's wife, a wonderful, sweet person, she looked at Courtney, pointed at her, and with all seriousness said, "Courtney, you will be sure to have your tail in this house no later than 2 a.m. My friend was stunned. 2 a.m.? Where did that come from? They had just decided that she was going to be in at midnight. Now all of a sudden it was 2 a.m. My friend and his wife knew that they had been had when several days later they overheard Courtney on the phone. She was talking to some of her friends. And she said, "I can't believe it. I got 2 a.m. I never expected to get 2 a.m. I thought the best I would do is midnight, but Mom gave me until 2 a.m. I'm so pumped." In that moment, my friend, who was one of the foremost experts on negotiation during his time, he got played by his 15-year-old daughter, all because she managed the opening offer exceptionally well. She was aggressive, and in doing so, she set down an anchor that without them even knowing it, caused them to move her way. And as a result, she got 2 extra hours on prom night. The opening offer is the most strategic move in all of negotiation. I hope you take great care in your opening offers, and I hope you're as courageous and ambitious as Courtney, because like Courtney, there's real results to come from it.